We are doing another 24-hour reading challenge. I do have to confess that I did in fact fail this one immediately, but I do have slightly less books on my physical TBR this time, so no one can be mad at me. Obviously, I'm reading Kingdom of the Wicked, and I did struggle quite a bit to get through this book. I'm gonna blame it on the book, but Carrie Maniscalco, if you see this, girl, it's not you, it's me. I've heard really good things about the follow-up book to this series, which is Throne of the Fallen, so I think I might just skip the second and third books in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy and just move straight onto that one. The thing about this book that I think mainly missed the mark for me is it starts off with a really big mystery and you were trying to kind of figure out what happened alongside the main character the entire time, but the end of the book doesn't wrap up the mystery, which I just found really unsatisfying. I kind of hate when that happens. It was just kind of a cliffhanger. That's like those TikToks that are like, go to part 2 to find out X. I don't want to go to part 2. I want part 1 to tell me what happened. Anyway, enough yapping, here's my little review. Okay, I just finished Kingdom of the Wicked. I think ultimately I'm gonna go with a 3 stars for this book, considering that it is a YA fantasy. If this were an adult fantasy, I'd probably be getting judged a bit more harshly. I feel like my expectations were where they should have been for this book. I heard from a lot of people that it was mid, and it was very mid. The thing really stood out about the romance, the plot, the setting, the writing, the characters, etc., but it was like still entertaining nonetheless. If I didn't have, 240-ish books already on my physical TBR, then I might continue this series, like I said, just because it is still entertaining. But since I have so many other books to get to, I probably will not ever end up finishing this series. However, I do really want to read Throne of the Fallen, which is Carrie Maniscalco's like spin-off series to Kingdom of the Wicked. I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably doing like the little Spark Notes version of the second and third book, and then I'll move on to Throne of the Fallen. And that's all for today's TBR challenge. Love you, and see you in the next one.